Hello everyone. So I have these two behemoths of books that I bought yesterday at a thrift store. Yes, at a thrift store. And this one is on Mago. It's basically a very extensive biography of what's his name? Paulo Coelho. He's a very famous poet, singer. I think he's a singer from Brazil. Yeah, bought it for really cheap. I think it was like what, maybe $5. Well, $5 for you who's watching, but it was 5,000 in my currency, my country's currency. Then I have this one that is kind of bent. I don't know if you guys can see it's skew. You can even see here. It's kind of bent. But this is from Third World to First by Lee Kuan Yew. Well, it's not really by him. Somebody basically wrote like I think this is a biography because this is a 2-volume book where it basically talks about how one man was able to change Singapore. And I believe that the second book it talks more about the actual changes and what was done throughout the years. And this one actually talks about Lee Kuan Yew, like who he is, grew up, and the influence and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this one is a biography. There's a few pictures here and such. I'm really excited to read this one. This one, not so much. I think I just bought it because it's gonna look good in my shelf, and I never say no to buying a biography, even if it's about someone I don't know, never heard of. I'm just gonna get it. Anyways, the point of this video is that I am going to like send, send. Let me fix you guys up a little bit lower. Okay. If I'm going to sand the edges of the book, you can see this one is pretty brown. This one is a lighter brown. I think that's because the pages are like that, but look at the difference. Light brown and it's a bit darker. So we're going to attempt to send these babies out and see if you look any better. I'm going to try this one because I think it's going to be a bit easier because the pages feels softer. So yeah. This is the part where I'm going to speed things up. Alrighty, so we're back. Okay, look how it looks now versus how this side look. Look at the big difference. Looks kind of white-ish. Oh, and it feels so good after sanding. And then look at this side. Yeah, I got my hand a bit dirty, but I'll clean this up later. So, I just wanted to show you, and I'll be right back to show you the final results, and then I'll get into this book. Okay, so I'm done with book 1. This is how they're looking. Nice and clean. Now all I need to do is to put like really heavy books to fix this square. See how the book is really square, bent. I just need to fix this situation and then it'll be good to go. Now I'm gonna show you with this book. This book, the pages are, how can I say, rough. They're sturdier, so it's gonna be harder to like clean or to I don't know what's the term, to sand. Yeah, and what's gonna make it complicated? It's this side of the book. See, because it's this cover part of the thing, so I can't just sand straight away. I'm gonna have to basically do it like this, which is kind of harder, but anyways, I'll send this part off camera and then I'm gonna time lapse this one so you guys can see, and I'll leave this one so you guys can see the difference. Okay. Okay, anyways, after much sanding, okay, this is the first part that I sanded, and this is how it looks like. This is how the middle part that I showed you on the time lapse looks like. So I first went in with this sandpaper because it's new, so it's more harsh, just to be able to like really sand it properly. And then I went with this one that looks really old because it is old. And this one was just to like, I guess, soften it out because I didn't want to just sand with this because it's harsh and I didn't want the paper to feel weird. So then I went in with this one that is softer and more used. This is how it's looking like, this side different to this side. Look at the difference, look, this to this. So yeah, whenever you go to a thrift store, you'll find a book that you like, but you kind of feel disgusted with the edges of the books. This is how I do it. Then all you need to do is just grab a damp cloth and clean the book because of the dust. And I recommend you to like I recommend you to do it in an empty place, like I'm doing here on an empty floor. And then all I have to do is just like sweep and then clean the floors. What else? Anyways, so when you're actually gonna do this, you're gonna want to hold the side you're gonna work on like this. You're gonna hold it really firmly. Then we're gonna sand halfway till here because you don't want to sand all of it like this because one, it's gonna get tiring, and two, you might actually mess up the other side because sometimes when you sand and if you don't hold it tightly, the page will like bend and become like thick and weird. So you really want to hold it to still maintain its actual form. Okay. You see already the difference? Yeah. So anyways, there was a whole video. I have a whole other thrifted books that I need to send. So thanks for watching this video / tutorial, I guess. Bye bye.